Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be looking at I Love Lucy. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers and to my content supporters who have been with me for so long. Thank you very much. Don't forget that at the end of this video, I am going to give information on how you can win an I Love Lucy DVD. So make sure to watch this video all the way through to be able to know how to win. The only way to truly know what I'm going to post before I post it is to become a Patreon supporter. There's a link in the description down below. It also gives you instructions on how you can be named in my videos. So thank you very much for those who are patrons as well. Now, before we can get into the details of Lucy's ex-boyfriend, we have to start with the season 2 episode, Lucy Changes Her Mind. Now, this is a fantastic one where we see the Ricardos and Mertzes take a trip to a restaurant. And of course, Frank Nelson is there playing a fantastic, almost blind waiter who's going around trying to find the Ricardos and Mertzes because Lucy keeps shuffling them around. She can't decide which table to go to. So they decide upon 3 different tables and he finally quits his job. In the latter part of the episode, we see Lucy is told by Ricky that she has to finish every single thing that she starts. She finds an old letter from one of her ex-boyfriends. His name was Tom Henderson, and she decides to finish the letter and send it off to him. She even makes a pit stop over there at Tom Henderson's Furs, where she meets the man. Now, out comes this very tall, handsome, almost model-esque man, and Lucy is surprised to see him because she thinks after all this time, he kind of looks run down and so forth, and she mistakes him with her brother, Harry. But no, this is not true. Of course, Tom is the one who turns out to be her ex-boyfriend. Now, Tom Henderson was played by the actor John Hart. John Hart made a lot of movies here in the Southern California area and was also in TV shows as well. But this wasn't the only episode that he shows up in. There's 2 other ones, and if you blink, you may miss him because he does make pretty interesting appearances in both. One that you may not have known because he's very disguised, and when I first saw this episode, I kind of noticed, who is this man? There's something familiar about him. Now, the episode is called Don Juan is Shelved. This is from season 4 when the Ricardos and Mertzes are in Hollywood, California, and Ricky's trying to make his Don Juan movie. However, of course, it gets canceled by Dory Sherry. Now, a little side note here. Dory Sherry is played by this man. This man is Philip Ober. You may not know that last name, but he is one of the husbands of Vivian Vance. Yes, this is a real-life husband of Ethel Mertz, or as we know, Vivian Vance. So very cool that he makes an appearance in this episode as well as another episode in season 1. But I'm digressing. Going back to John Hart, he's the one that plays Jim Stevens, the man with the mustache and glasses right next to Philip Ober. And it's really interesting to see him because he makes just a very small appearance. And like I said, he's not really noticeable, although I noticed him for his height and his way of speaking was very similar to Tom Henderson. Then I connected the dots myself. And he makes one previous appearance. This one is in the episode The Hedda Hopper Story. Now, this is the episode just before Don Juan is Shelved, another Hollywood episode. Now, this is the one with the small cameo by Hedda Hopper, and Lucy and Ricky decide to go to the pool to kind of do a publicity stunt. And as I said, they're down by the pool and we see the lifeguard there. The lifeguard, only wearing swim trunks here, is played by John Hart. Now, it's his largest appearance. He is mostly seen interacting with Lucy, trying to get her out of the pool, and it's really hilarious seeing her push his face out of the way so that Ricky can actually save her. But I did want to take a look into this man, John Hart, because I think it's interesting. Many people don't know of his appearances on the show, and I did want to highlight him because he does a fairly good job. He has very movie star good looks, and it's interesting to know why he didn't rise above that. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative and pretty fun look at those 3 episodes. Now, I know you guys and gals want to know how to win this I Love Lucy DVD. It's very simple. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button. If you already have done that, then you're well on your way to win. Don't forget to hit that like button as well. And thirdly, you must leave a comment and let me know which of the 3 episodes that I mentioned you like the most and why. I'd be happy to hear all those comments. I'll choose someone randomly and then I will announce that winner in my next Lucy video. But be sure and periodically check back to this video to see if I write you back to your comment, and that would give you a good indication if you did win the DVD. We'll see you next time, guys and gals. Don't forget to always stay positive, always better yourself, and most importantly, be hopeful.